Morning, YouTube. So I kind of want to touch base and just clean up that last video that I just made a little bit, and just talk to you about like what I meant. So moving forward, we're gonna have the market transparency dropped in on the 3rd. As Lou had mentioned, every 24 hours they're gonna have to report their shares. So for the first time ever, market transparency is gonna have an opportunity to work. All right. We already know that BlackRock has a shit ton of shares, and they're by design to make the retail investor shit their pants. All right. Now, the way that the market's going to work with this play and what we've already talked about, there's going to be potentially the first ever market halts. Now, we all like to think that it's going to be the liquidity that fulfills that and creates that, but honestly, I'm underneath the impression that potentially the first ever market halt will happen because of the first ever short share attack. You know, when BlackRock drops this hammer, those shares are going to have to be verified because of market transparency. You know, they're going to be looking at those shares. They're going to go through them with a fine-tooth comb, make sure that they are real. Because moving forward, we can't have the fuck-ups like we've had. But it's still the stock market, and they have to let them play both sides of it. So, we're going to have a long time to look at a line that just dropped hundreds of thousands of dollars after making us hundreds of thousands of dollars for the first time ever. Be patient at this time. Be strong. This is where you need to be tough. This is where you need to be dumb, or whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, I just say be aware. You know, these things are going to happen, and market transparency is set moving forward. And sometimes, in order to go through millions of shares, you're going to need a little bit of time. They're still going to hit the market. They're still going to go splash before they look at them. Because you make that transaction the moment that you press transact. And from there, it's going to show a huge change in the market. The market's going to need to stop because they're not going to need to be verified moving forward. That's all I was trying to say. At this point in time, I'm not telling you to hold, sell, before then, after then. All I'm telling you is that that's why they're going to do it, and that's what it's going to look like. And it's going to be a dark, dark day after a lot of people lose all this money. A lot of people with Instagrams, a lot of people with Facebooks, a lot of people with YouTubes are going to be talking and posting about this shit. And how it's the end of the world and the apocalypse for AMC. Just remember, they can't do this anymore. Moving forward, after we see the run-up on this, we're going to realize that we have them beat. Even a player, an entity as big as BlackRock. So, have a good day. It was fun talking to you. And if something else comes up that I think of, I'll make another video. Later.